Hello and welcome to Through the Hedge. We're on the Llangollen Canal. We've moored up in Llangollen Basin and there's a whole heap of things to go and see and do in Llangollen.
Yes.
The town is a short walk away. There's some historic houses to wander around. There's a train station with a steam railway. There's whitewater rafting if you want to do that.
Yeah, there's so much to do here. Today, however, we are taking you through the hedge to the end of the canal, to where it all started.
Yeah, it's about a mile and a half walk from the Basin, or you can get a trip boat, I imagine, in season.
Yeah, you can get a horse-drawn boat that takes you all the way to the Horseshoe Falls.
And it looks like a reasonable cycle path as well.
Yes.
So that's also an option.
Whether you choose to walk, cycle or cruise your way to the end of the Llangollen, you won't be disappointed. With the dawdling flow of water on one side, you have the company also of wildlife, bridges, museums and even other rivers.
There's another river here that joins the Dee and adds to its flow. I think it's Wizeg. I don't know. It comes from up there, a place called the same name, and runs down.
Before you get to the Horseshoe Falls, you will encounter the Cambridge Hotel. And the original Cambridge Hotel was actually established in the 1800s, 1828 I think, or 1826. And it would have been an absolute hub of activity. Interestingly though, also in the 1800s, a trip boat would take people from Llangollen to the Cambridge Hotel, kind of like it still does today. So we have reached the end of the Llangollen Canal. There's a little wharf that I think the horse-drawn boats probably use for people to disembark. And there is also this fantastic meter house which was built in 1947 to measure the amount of water that is deviated from the Dee River onto the Llangollen Canal. We are still going to take you to the source of all things, the Horseshoe Falls.
This weir was engineered by Thomas Telford and it was completed in 1808. It's actually J-shaped and it's shaped that way to direct the water from the river towards the canal.
There's about 12 million gallons of water diverted from the Dee River every year through to the Llangollen Canal. When much of the canal network was being closed in 1944, this weir saved the Llangollen. Because Horseshoe Falls supplied so much water to the Shropshire Union Canal, it was kept open, and its survival was guaranteed because it became a water supply channel.
If you're prepared to take a slight wander up a moderate incline, then you will reach Sileo Church.
So this church dates from the 7th century, and because it's on half of a hillside, it's halfway up a hillside, it has a great view of the Dee River, and also it has a really interesting variety of tombstones, if you're interested in that kind of thing. We are.
So thanks for joining us on this trip to Horseshoe Falls at the end of the Llangollen Canal.
Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that if you do only have 48 hours at your Basin mooring, that you do a hike down to the Horseshoe Falls. I do actually think the hike is worth it, and it doesn't take that long. It's a couple of miles.
Or you can get the trip boat. I think they do horse-drawn carriage trips down
Yes,
to
they
the
do.
end, and possibly motored as well.
Yeah. If it's more wintry like this and you get to stay in the Basin for a couple of weeks, then definitely spend a day wandering around this kind of area. I think that's what we plan to do today.
So thanks for watching today. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give us a like and subscribe if you're not already, to be notified of future videos.
Thanks, guys. Bye.